So it seems it's officially winter. Check this out. And it's still bloody hot inside van. So, one of the main questions I get all the time is it not cold in your van in winter? Well, no. Look, again, look. It's as cold as it can be out there. And inside, it's toasty warm. Now, obviously, that's thanks to my diesel heater, which is hiding down there, pumping out that fine warm air. It's only on low at the moment, as you can see there. You can see that it's only on low at the moment because it is actually too hot. Like, it's 24 degrees at the minute. 24 degrees at the minute. But that's, in fact, it's probably more than 24. That takes some time to catch up. So it is hot in here. So yeah, diesel heater, as you can see, is a lifesaver. Other things I'm doing to keep warm. Last night I had a hot water bottle in bed. That was nice. Just keeps you, keeps the temperature up a little bit. I was wearing tracksuit bottoms as well. That kept my temperature up a little bit. But people overreact to winter. They think that this is living in a van is the most stupid idea ever. At the best of times, never mind when it's winter. But yeah, I just wanted to make a little video just explaining how I'm preparing for winter. I'm not really prepared for winter. It's just in summer mode, but with a heater. The heater's been in since over a year now. The difficulties I am having are the electricity issues, the solar not working as good as it does in summer, that kind of thing. The solar panel's up at the minute, as you can see. The solar panel is up. The sun was out when I put it up. I don't think the sun's out as much now, but that's just topping up my batteries, trickle charging my batteries whilst the heater's on. I am charging my laptop at the minute, and I've got my iPad on charge, which is recipes for disaster as far as flat batteries go. But I've got a split charge also, so I can just start the van up, and starting the van up will pump those volts, amps, whatever those things are in batteries. I'll pump them out, and we'll top up the batteries. Battery is currently on 12.5, which is not bad to say everything that's on charge. So it's my winter prep. I mean, other things that I've done, I've got this foil thing here which goes on this window. That's on this window most of the time actually. I don't very often have this window exposed because people can see in it, so I don't really like it too much. So I have the foil on it most of the time. That keeps a bit of heat retention. And then I have these curtains here, which are IKEA throws, which I've fashioned into curtains. They keep a lot of the cold in the cab out of here. The temperature difference between here and here is unbelievable actually. Like, it is actually quite cold. The reason why it's so cold as well though is because the windows are cranked down with the wind deflectors, so I'm letting air in, circulate. That keeps condensation down. That one's not open as much actually. It should be open a little bit more than it is. So other things you can do in winter, like obviously you don't want to be running the diesel heater all the time. I know some people do, but I don't want to be running the diesel heater all the time because that's just killing batteries, wasting diesel. And again, it's too bloody hot in here. You don't need this. You don't need it to be this temperature while you're asleep, especially when you've got all these furs and everything on your bed, and duvets and all that kind of thing. So what I would normally do is, as I've already said, is have a hot water bottle. So I've got a parking ticket here, another parking ticket. What I normally do is boil this kettle, fill the hot water bottle up. That brings warmth into the bed, all night, but also whilst boiling the kettle, the heat rises in here and brings up the temperature to a nice temperature, ready for when you get in bed. So once you're in bed, you're toasty warm, and if you need to get, you know, whilst you're getting ready for bed, it can be warm as well. That's just my like nighttime prep, really. Other than that, I don't do much else. What else do I do? Well, I mean, I've got candles and stuff. I have candle burning sometimes. That's nice. Saves having the lights on, which is another thing you see when your batteries aren't charging as well. You need to improvise. So if you can see here, hold on, just wait there. I'll keep you away from that. If you can see here, I have now got Christmas lights, but they are really bright, so I could just have those on instead of the lights inside here. They last like 120 hours or whatever, but I have them for a few hours at night, so I'm not wasting the leisure batteries. I've got these lights, which were my autumn lights, around the bed, which makes it very romantic. And then there's another little light over the back there, but I've only just got that one. I just got that for an extra, you know, like a reading light sort of thing. Not that I read too much, but when you're in bed, there's no need to have all these spotlights on. So it's just like a little ambient light over there, chills you out and that, whilst you're in bed. So my difficulties are charging things. So my iPad takes so much battery power, like the voltage drops massively when I put that on charge. Charging my laptop, I charge off a power inverter, which isn't ideal. And charging my phone, I leave that on all night. It doesn't use too much battery, that one. But yeah, iPad and laptop absolutely smash the batteries, which is not ideal. I need to get a 12-volt charger for my laptop actually. If anybody's got a 12-volt charger for my laptop for a MacBook Air, let me know, because I could do with one. Winter preparation. I'll tell you something else though. I've been seen a few people talking about fridges recently, and I don't have a fridge, and I did have an electric cool box over summer, but it just used a lot of power and it wasn't really that good. So these cupboards here, the temperature inside those cupboards is really bloody cold in comparison to the temperature out here. So keeping cheese and butter and stuff in there is more than adequate. I think that's probably the better option, to be fair. Obviously it's not using any power, it's just a cold cupboard. So over winter I'm not using any power for that. I don't think what else I'm using power for. What else am I using power for? The dog doesn't take much power. Hello there. Hello. But yeah, I think that using fairy lights and stuff to light your van is prettier, to be fair, and it uses less battery power. So that's a van life hack. Van life hacks with Liam. Liam the Terrible. Van life hacks. I'm in a cup of tea, making yourself a brew, warms the van up, so you don't necessarily have to have the diesel heater. And I'm going to turn the diesel heater off in a minute once I've shut the sunroof. Should we have a look outside one more time? The snow's melting now. I didn't expect to wake up to snow this morning. I had no idea it was going to snow. It's a nice little pleasant surprise when I jumped out of the van. Anyway, there's just a little bit of an insight. A van life diary almost. What it's like today and what I'm doing to preserve power, to not waste power or gas or diesel. There you go. Stick with me, you'll go far. Bye for now.